And yet, when somebody makes a statement that the labors of our heroes past are in vain, I beg to disagree.
I'm sorry, I'm happy that Judge One is here, and I'm happy that Jonathan is here. But I can tell you, their sacrifice is in vain.
Let our brother Peter Obi show leadership like Edwin Clark did by resolving first the crisis in the labor. For a man who wants to run Nigeria, you have one of the smallest parties in Nigeria, and you cannot even resolve the crisis in that Labour Party. Is it the crisis of Boko Haram that you will come and resolve in Nigeria?
Since His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi made this comment in Abuja, the APC-led government and those in power have not been able to drink water and drop cup.
For somebody like me who has just been part of this 2023 election, he lived a life of courage, a life of sacrifice, a life of justice, a life that is valued, but most importantly, his continued living that life to the end. I listened to my brother Mike when he talked about may the labor of our heroes past not be in vain. I'm sorry, I'm happy that Judge One is here, and I'm happy that Jonathan is here. But I can tell you, their sacrifice is in vain.
Now, from the Senate President down to Sowore, down to many APC folks, to the presidency, to advisors, to the president, and all of that, all has been releasing statements back to back regarding our heroes' past. Effort is in vain. The statement made by Peter Obi, which you just heard. Is it not a known fact that the effort put together by these people are already down the drain because of the manner at which this current APC-led government is leading the country as of today? But let's take a look at the reactions of Nigerians, as well as especially the response from the head of the Obedient Movement, Dr. Mo. According to Sowore, I have repeatedly stated that Mr. Peter Obi's stance is questionable and potentially dishonest, if not outrightly dumb. He is an opposition, fighting an opposition role. Let's go further. He seems to imply that protests against Goodluck Jonathan's economic policy were unnecessary, given his role as an economic advisor in the administration. They were all supporting themselves by looting Nigeria dry, including the role of his Fidelity Bank assisting Desani to move hard code cash. However, this raises a concern about the perspective on the current wicked Bola Ahmed Tinubu's official BAT regime. If we believe protests are unwarranted under Goodluck Jonathan, why should Tinubu handlers not hold the same view? After all, they claim that the economic policy are for the good of Nigeria. Moreover, if protests against Goodluck Jonathan policy have lost steam or the former protesters sold out, what prevents his Obedient Movement from initiating new protests? Notably, his Obedient Movement did not protest the presidential election result, which they have repeatedly claimed he won, nor did they participate in the End Bad Governance protest in 2024, claiming it was set up by controlled opposition. Furthermore, they did not oppose the Naira redesign policy because the corrupt framed Central Bank of Nigerian Governor Godswill Emefiele was their ally. Even with the fuel price hikes he is speaking about here, there was not a time he ever led or encouraged Nigerians to oppose it. Since the establishment of his Bajua movement, not once has anything been done other than inaction or gaslighting other Nigerians, especially those who rightly didn't support his political agenda, which was to replace a corrupt set of politicians with the anointed set of corrupt opportunists. They are all now back in official APC, including his closest lieutenants. These events have exposed their false claim about their commitment to drive change. Like answers, he is hoping to benefit from the sweat and blood of others without a finger raised to challenge injustice even against his own obedient members. Anyway, let's take a listen to Dr. Mo's reply to this assertion by Sowore. He said, enough of this political hypocrisy. Senator Akpabio should be the last man to lecture anyone on leadership, let alone Mr. Peter Obi, a man whose name alone ignites hope across the country. Before casting aspiration, Akpabio should examine the trial of betrayal and backdoor deals that define his political clan. Let it be known that no amount of orchestrated chaos within the Labour Party will erase the will of Nigerians people. You can bribe the loudest voice, manipulate the weakest link, and sponsor division, but you cannot buy the movement whose roots are in the hearts of millions. Mr. Peter Obi does not need to fight for relevance. He is relevant. If the plan is to distract him from national conversation, it has failed woefully. Nigerians are not blind. The hunger in the land, the joblessness, and the broken system, they all testify against the very architects of this noise. And to those plotting from the shadows, even if you burn down the house, the people will still follow the man who never stole from them. We are watching, we are counting, and when the time comes, we will respond not with noise, but with votes loud and clear. Let the truth be told, the people are awakening. Oh yes, the people are actually awakening. Dr. Mo. This is particularly in response to the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, who made, the assertion that the statement made by Peter Obi, which you watched earlier from the beginning of this video, he should go ahead to, solve the problem in Labour Party before he thinks of the problem in Nigeria. That somebody who cannot handle a small political party like Labour Party, how can he handle a complex nation like Nigeria? The truth of the matter is that from the statement of the Senate President, you can already, see the lights, from everything that he is saying. You can see those who are behind the crisis in Labour Party. From the statement he has made, you will understand those who are orchestrating the chaos. The Supreme Court has given a judgment. Why is it taking Independent National Electoral Commission forever to do the needful? Why? Why? Just why? If it is the other way around, imagine when there was a recall process for Senator Natasha Akpoti-Oduoga. Look at the speed at which the Independent National Electoral Commission went into action before they came out and said, they just want to make Nigerians believe that they are working. Now, the real matter is here from the courts, and yet it's taking you over a month to read a book or a letter or maybe a judgment from the court, which is not up to 50 pages. So, I don't really know, but to me, I believe, and I know that you should understand at this point in time, that those who are controlling everything in this country are not ready to let this country go free of that which they have held the country to. It is your responsibility. Just like Sowore said in his post to Mr. Peter Obi, yes, partially he's right in some certain point that he gave there, which he is talking about Mr. Peter Obi trying to be tough, come out to protest and all of that. He may be right, but the question is that everybody must not stand up to protest. We must not follow one route to Sussex. There are so many routes to Sussex. If becoming the president of Nigeria, you have to do that by snatching, by grabbing, and then you find it very difficult to run with it when given the opportunity, then what do? There are many ways into a house. You can pass through the door, which is the right way, or you pass through the window, or you pass through the roof. But there is no way that you can pass through the window or the roof and then you begin to sweep the house. Peter Obi once said that in the past. Somebody who passed through the door will be the only person who have the legitimate right to sweep the house, clean the house, and the house will be as neat as anything you can think of. And that which we can see today in Nigerian government as it is. Those who pass through the window are finding it very difficult to make things organized in the house. Thank you for watching.